Okay, so this is the shed. If you don't know about the shed, I'm going to be putting lights around the layout. So here is where Xavier, he did a pretty good job cleaning his room up. I will admit that he did do a good job. So I really can't yell at Xavier for messing up or not leaving a clean room. He left it just as good as he got it. This is the one room, and we're gonna put all the Legos in this room here. All the Legos are gonna go in this room. Got a TV I'm gonna put right here. I got all the Lego tables right here. This bed's gonna go in the boys' room, and then I'm gonna organize this, and then that's gonna be my table where I'm gonna be doing some videos on building Legos, and we're gonna mount I got a display. I'm gonna mount a TV camera right here to where it's gonna be right down like this. That's not enough light. Of course, if you open this up, you got plenty of light. This all used to be one big room, but I made 2 bedrooms back when we adopted the children. And Lincoln lived in that room until he moved out. That one is the TV room. And so now I have to organize all of this, get it all sorted. These are the Lego ships. I got to move into the other room because I got to fix these. Some of these are broken. And so I want to get all these, and I want to do videos as I'm working on them so you guys can understand my philosophy of building these and what was my thought about building them. We're going to put I'm going to get rid of all these Legos here, and the drag strip is going to go right there. That's basically 2 of these. So we should have enough room to do the drag strip. The problem is I've got leaks on the wall, which I've got to figure out where that is coming in from. I thought this wasn't leaking anymore, but I've got a leak in the window, and I've got to fix this, or else this is going to be, it's going to all rot out, and so I got to fix that. This is the display that I built. It's all finished. Looking sweet. I'm gonna put these lights on little telephone poles going all the way around the layout. I thought that looked kind of cool. We've got the Brock, the 3-car Brock cars. Got the Blazer, the CJ7, the Hummer, and the Ford Escort. You know what? I really, it's amazing how great this looks. I can't believe I built this. You know, it turned out 10 times better than I thought it was. Oh, and then I found out, what's his name? Oh shoot, I'm terrible with names. The guy from Tennessee. What was his name? Oh shoot, what's his name? The guy from Tennessee. What was his name? The guy from Tennessee. He told me when I spray the foam to use Brillo pad or wire brush to give it kind of a dirt look. So what we're going to do is this layout, we're going to try to get it. I'm going to try to get it to fit in that corner over there. And then we'll be able to put because I want to get rid of this table right here. I want to get rid of this table here. I think I can get it inside of the Lego room. But I got to get rid of all this stuff here, and I got to put it in the Lego room. So that's one of the things I'm going to do. I'm just going to turn the camera on here. You guys wanted to see what I was going to do, and I'll comment about what I'm doing during the live stream. I'm only going to do this for an hour. Just this is really for content. It's for Adam, so Adam doesn't have a heart attack. Because if I don't do a live stream, Adam gets all upset. And so I want to make sure that, let me get a good camera angle. Let me get it right here. Too bad I didn't have an automatic mount. Kathy took the boys to the fair. I'm going to take all the grandkids to the fair on Wednesday night. Now tomorrow's show is going to be late, so I have all these die casts. I'm going to give all these die casts to Mac, my grandson. So we got this giant Lego ship here. This is the refit of the Valley Forge. I redid the Valley Forge, so I made it like this. I love these ships. You know, there's one thing you create in life, and I started building these back in 2000. And actually 1999 as I made the first one. This is my favorite, right? I love this one. This turned out pretty cool. You got all the different bridges. You have the main bridge, and then you have the two flying bridges, and then the battle bridge is right here. So you have three different bridges. You have the main bridge. Well, this is the main bridge right here. Then you have your flying bridge, navigation, and tactical bridge. So you have all these different bridges when you're operating this ship, and it's pretty cool, isn't it? I got to do some repair to it, get it all fixed up, because what I want to do is I want to take all these Lego ships to Brick Week in Chicago next year. I want to take all my ships and I want to set them up there. I think I would have a hit there if I took all my ships. But this is the Valley Forge. This was the first one I did, but then this is not the original Valley Forge. The original Valley Forge, I had to take it apart, and then I redid it and made this. So this is the Valley Forge Mach 1. Isn't that sweet looking? What do you think? You like that? So I want to bring it in here because I'm going to do some work on it. These are all the parts. These are all the parts. These are all the parts that have come off all my ships. And so I got to get them all fixed up again. So this right here, this is interesting. So this right here, so this gives you the scale. So I want to show you the different scales. So this, now this has come apart. This fell apart. So I made a small, this was the original, this is a cruiser, okay? And so I made a smaller version of it. Okay, this is the large version, this is the smaller version. And so this one is to scale to the mothership. So the mothership is this big, okay? That's how big it really is, okay? So I've got to repair both of these. I got to redo all these because this is missing some parts right here. So I'm going to bring that in here. I got to take these mattresses. Got to take these mattresses and bring them up into the boys' bedroom. Well, I got my pool all cleaned out. All the rainwater we've had, my pool had a lot of algae. I mean, it was green. And then I cleaned it, and it's really nice now. It's almost blue. It's almost blue. It's crystal clear. It's got a little green, but not much. It's really a nice blue. I got to take these all inside. We got some Legos here. See, that's the front. That's the front of that ship that I have. I got to redo all this. And that's part of the superstructure. That's part of the superstructure, so I got to redo that. Now this is the, I can't remember what ship this is. I've got all these named, but I can't remember if this is the Ticonderoga. I think that's the Ticonderoga. But this is just a fast attack ship. It's got your main guns right here. You've got your battle bridge, your flying bridge, your main bridge, and your flying bridge right here. See, now there's a story. There's a story to these ships. I've created a story or a novel basically based on these ships, and it's really quite an it would be a great movie. Dun, 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 dun. I got to get some more lights in there. That light isn't good enough. Okay. I've got to make enough room. I got to make enough room so I can make 3 tables up here, and so that I can do a big enough layout. Okay. So I've got to get all this room cleared out here. I'm going to put a bed in there, but it's going to be a folding bed, so and when I'm done sleeping on it, I can fold it up and put it away. But this room has really changed a lot in 20 years or 25 years. And well, wait, why don't you just give Catherine the latte that room? Because the girl is not going to sleep in that room, and that's why. Latte. Now that's going to get me upset. A dog. That's going to get me upset. There you go. That's it. Just get me upset. Bryan's kennel. Yeah, that's how to get me. That's how to get me all. You know, it's like, you know, I'm not supposed to have any rights. You know, I'm not supposed to have any. Opinion. You know, I'm just supposed to. You know, just keep caving in, and my camper, the roof is pretty good. I can see it from here. Latte. That's all. What? You want to get a dog now? No, I'm not getting a dog now. And that's the whole point. I'm not getting a dog. Unbelievable. All right, now let's see here. I need to get measuring tape. Where is the measuring tape? Turn that camera around. That's right, it's a man cave. Exactly. That's exactly the truth. And that's the problem, is women take over the man cave, and it's really funny, actually. I'm supposed to give up my... Now, how did that get in there like that? cut down the heat in here. Now these are all the track plan books. The fans are going, but it's not circulating really good. Now I got to get all that stuff cleared off on that table. How did that come back on? Well, tomorrow morning, the show is going to start at 11 o'clock. Ryan is going on his drill week down to Florida, and therefore he wants to have a meeting tomorrow morning. So, so we're going to have a meeting tomorrow morning. I got a Coca-Cola Samba bus by Hot Wheels. I've had this in the case. I probably should have left it in there, but it got so damaged, box damaged, that I just thought I would take it out of the packaging. And I'm losing air somewhere. This air conditioning normally would keep up, and for some reason I'm losing air, and I don't know where it's going. So that's the Samba bus. That's the Samba bus. Settlers of Catan, Settlers in America. So we got the America Settlers of Catan book. These are Lego boxes. I've got 3 Legos that are probably worth $1,000 a piece. I have this Lego, and the only problem is it's got box damage. I got this right here, the superhero shield helicarrier. I've only got one of these, and it's got box damage, unfortunately, right here. Look at that. Somebody ripped open the top. I'm hoping the people aren't out of it. You know, I never thought about this. No, here are the people. Okay, good. Somebody came and broke this. And then I have the Ultimate. This is over 10 years old. And I have 2 of these, and that is the sand crawler. I have 2 sand crawlers, and these are in mint shape. These are in mint condition. The boxes have a little, maybe a 5% damage. These are worth about $900 right now. This is the original sand crawler, not the new one they did that's much smaller. There's the other one. And that's the other sand crawler. If you call the store, ProTinkerToys.com, if you call the store, ProTinkerToys.com, I will sell you those sand crawlers. And this is another rare one. The Ninjago ship. And I have one of these. Then we've got Tracy Island, which I've got to get back into the box. I'm going to put that back into the box. Oh, shoot. I can't believe that box is open. These are all Lego wheels. Well, let's see. Let's put this over here. See, I got the air conditioning on, but for some reason, the temperature in here is going up. And I don't understand. It's on energy saver too. I don't know why the temperature in here is going up. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, what do you want? What? No, it's not the same chair I fell out of. What are you? You are a jerk. Goodbye. Unbelievable. So Derek said, is that the chair I fell out of? Unbelievable. How can you be like that? Unbelievable. I did. I just took the energy saver off. I bought one of these these things aren't any good. These window, I don't know if this is too wide. I'm going to try this in there and see if it's big enough. Now, how am I going to get that in there? Does anybody want to buy a quarter collection? I've got a quarter collection here. I'll sell this quarter collection if you want to buy it. It's 50 states, all 50 quarters. Look at this. Does anybody want to buy that? Oh, they're terrible. Those AC units. Does anybody want to buy my quarter collection? You got Hawaii and Alaska, all 50 quarters. I'll buy it 50 cents. No, these are quarters. These are all quarters. For some reason, that air conditioning is not cooling this down in here. Normally my air conditioning works really good because it's blowing cold. I mean, it's blowing cold. High, it's on high, cool, fan only. I don't know why it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Ah. Got to get a lot of this junk out of here. I got too much junk up here. I got to get rid of a lot of this junk. Now, let's see if I have enough room in there. These are all the shrubbery for for the 132nd. You buy these bushes you buy these shrubbery at Hobby Lobby, and then you mount them on these cardboards and you put them on your layout. 132nd. These are 132nd shrubberies or trees. See, they look like this before you cut them. They look like this before you cut them. See, and then you can bend them like this. And make yourself a tree. And then you can do this too. And these are, you can put these on your 132nd layout. I think that will work. Because now I can build my Lego ships on that table. I can put a TV screen or a monitor right here. And so we'll shoot right down on top of my work table. Because we got all these Legos that we have to start doing videos on. And what better place to do it than in my own room? Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, you need central air. Well, normally it's good up here. The problem is, earlier today I noticed that I had a big gap. I had a big gap in this window here, okay, which was just sucking in regular air. And so I fixed that by putting that pink stuff in. So hopefully that gets this cooled down. Turn off some of the heat. Plus, I don't have these other two rooms. Oh, I don't have that third. Normally, I don't have that room opened over there. That's the TV room, aka cigar room. Don't let anybody know that. That's my vice, cigars. Don't tell Arbuckle, because he'll nail me for cigars. Brian, let's see, Barry 3. My friend bought 220 units for his 2-car garage, and it keeps it cool in the Oklahoma summers. The 110 didn't keep up. Maybe there's a window open. Well, I checked all the windows. There's no window open. There's no heat. The only heat that's in is in here. That's all taped off. I suppose I could probably shut this door a little bit. We got a lot of junk I want to get rid of. I'm trying to get this all cleaned out for, I'm trying to get this all organized for September, because people want 1/32. I'm talking to SCX next week, and I'm going to talk to the boys, because I'm going to go ahead and bring in tires, guide pins, some cars, and a couple sets, at least a half a dozen sets, just enough till we can start doing some pre-sales on our website. So that's what we're planning on doing. Once I turn the heat, or once I turn the lights off, it will cool down tonight. So these things here are 8 feet. And I think 2 of them, the drag strip we're going to put right here. The drag strip is going to go right here. And so I've got to get all this. I got to get all this into that room there. I got to get all this into that room, because the drag strip is going to go here, and we're going to have a catch basin for the cars to catch the cars. So we're going to be starting doing drag stripes, and then I'm going to try to get this layout right over here. That's what my goal is, to get it over here. I have some classic transformers that are really not worth anything, but oh my gosh, Holy cow, that followed me right where I was going. Holy moly. Boy, that stunk. Wow. Holy cow. Man, that was a ripe one, baby. So I've got to get this over there. That's what I'm going to do. That's what we're going to shut down after I get my corner done. Who is it? Who is that? Hello? Hello? I got a gun. I got a gun. Ah. We got all this 1/32 stuff. I got to get all that organized. And I got to build a layout. I think that's what dropped. I thought somebody was downstairs. So I got my pool all cleaned out. It was really filled with a lot of algae because we've had so much rain. There was literally 6 inches of rain in that pool. And so if it has a lot of acid or everything, the chlorine can't keep up until it turns green. And then you put that shock in and it kills the algae and that goes to the bottom of the pool. Then you have all that stuff. And so I cleaned, after church today, I came home and I vacuumed it. I got 90% of the algae out of the bottom of the pool. I got 90%. 90%. We got some classic toys here. I've got some Astro Boy. These are from 1989. Got some Astro Boy. I've got another Astro Boy. I've got some original Toy Story from the movie 1996. Original Toy Story. Now the package faded. And then I've got an original Terminator 2 Future Wars. Original Kenner. This is a Kenner toy. Boy, this is when Kenner was a real toy company. Cincinnati, Ohio. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at that. Kenner toy. Unbelievable. Then we've got a Transformer Darth Maul. I got a Transformer Darth Maul. I've got a California Custom, and then I have a classic Space Pod, but the plastic is broken. I've been collecting toys since 1980. You don't know, let's say you don't know how much stuff you have until you have to move it. Listen, I have a ton of stuff. Oh my gosh. I have a shed filled with stuff. Holy moly. Unbelievable. Okay. Now I found a roll of paper. I'm going to take it down to the store tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a delayed day. So tomorrow we're not going to be doing the live stream until about 11 o'clock. I'll be putting that up tonight. 11 o'clock. The show will start at 11 o'clock. Okay, now we can put the layout, the 4x8 layout right in the corner there. That'll give me some room to be able to drag strip, and then it'll give us some room to build the other layout. I want to sell this layout. If somebody wants to buy this layout is for sale. It's $2,000. I dropped it down to $2,000. It's well worth it. Believe me, it's well worth it. But anyway, it's going to go. Let's get it back in the corner here. Oh, come on. Oh, you. You piece of junk. You know, I really think that sometimes when they design these things, they have no idea who's using them. I really believe it. And then they make these things, and they have so many problems because they're not engineered correct. That's the problem with an engineer. Okay. That's the problem with the engineer, all right? The engineers, they engineer this stuff, but they have no idea what they're engineering. They're just thinking, oh wow, this is going to go great. It's going to work perfect. And it ends up being absolute junk. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I get tired of it. I get tired of it. Absolute junk. Look at this. Whoever designed these things, they literally are mental midgets. I really believe it. I believe they've got no practical understanding of anything. They're just engineers that have no idea what they're engineering. I'm telling you. Whoever designed these new vacuums, they have all these stupid filters and holders and everything. This thing is a joke. Look at this. Look at how many different filters you have for this thing. And this is engineered, okay? This is an engineer has done this. Okay? I'm telling you, it's absolutely amazing. You know that this actually passed a manufacturing unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, it's enough to drive you crazy. Now what's wrong? See, and this thing doesn't stay on. Unbelievable. I'm telling you, it's just unbelievable how they make this stuff and it just slides up and down. It doesn't fit anywhere. I think now the battery's dead, I think. Now I have to go downstairs and get a battery. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I got to get that cleared away from there. But I think this will work right here. That can move over here back and forth. So, if Mandy's still watching, I want to take all the boys to the fair on Wednesday night. I want to leave around 4 o'clock and then come back when it closes at 9 or 10, whenever it's done. That's my goal. So if that's okay with you, just send a message to me, okay? All right. Okay, I think I got done what I wanted to get done tonight. I got most of it done, what I wanted to get done. And it's pretty much organized. I'll just give you a quick tour. These are all the ships that I built. This was the second ship that I built. This is the USS Theodore Roosevelt. I think that's Ticonderoga. It is. That's Ticonderoga. That is, oh shoot, what was this one? Theodore Roosevelt. I think that was Theodore Roosevelt. This one was the Saratoga, maybe? No, that wasn't Saratoga. That's the largest one. It's basically 9 feet. It's been hanging. This Lego ship right here has been hanging like this since 2005. And I've got to do some repair on it. Some of the masts have been knocked off. This has been, well, I built this one back in 2002. And then we have the second one that I built. Then the third one, which is, I got to figure out what these names are. I got to write them down because I'm going to forget them. This has got a dual hull one. This is one of my favorite. And then this is the last one I built. This one was, I built this, I think it was back in 2010 or 11. And this is just a monster. This right here, this bridge right here is just huge. It's got four bridges on it. It has the command bridge, which is right here. It's got optical bridge, sensor bridge, and then command bridge. That's where the captain sits, right up there. Okay, it is the most powerful ship ever made in the universe. It's called a Galaxy. It's called a Galaxy Protector. There's literally nothing that can destroy it. It's got so much firepower. When these main guns fire, it's just absolute oblivion. Okay, it is the most powerful ship ever designed by man. And I can't remember what I called it. I thought it was the Valley, not the Valley Forge. The Valley Forge is the one in the back there. So this is the layout right here. Now we're going to build the big layout right here. It's going to be built right here. All right, this is where we're going to have the Carrera. It's going to be the Carrera Scala SCX layout, okay? We're going to have Carrera, and then we're going to have SCX go on top of it, okay? Digital. So we're going to have 2 digital layouts, okay? And those are going to be built right here, okay? In this area right here. I got to get new tables built, and that's what we're going to do. And then all my Lego building is going to be back in this room here. And we'll have some fun back here. This is all going to start in September, okay? All this new excitement is going to start in September. We'll have some races on this layout, which is absolutely awesome. I love this layout. I loved how this thing turned out. Everything about it, I love it. Everything. Everything about this layout, I love. Look at this. Isn't this just absolutely beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? See this, I'll show you what I'm going to do. So let me turn the lights off. And I'm going to be putting these, I got these lights. I bought these lights. You can buy these lights at Harbor Freight. And so I'm going to be putting all these lights on telephone poles. All right. So we'll have this layout all lit up. I'm telling you, that's going to be sweet when you're driving around with that. I'll just have this camera sit right here as your cars are going to go by. Isn't that sweet? This is what slot cars is all about. That's what it's all about. And then we'll get Carrera and SCX all built up right here. We'll have this all set up. I've got all this Scale Electric Carrera. I got the Scale Electric Art Pro for sale. So if you want to buy all this Art Pro track that I have, it's going to be $300 for everything. You get 6 cars. You get all the Art Pro track, the control unit, everything for $300. $300, the Art Pro. Just let me know if you're interested in that. And then we will, I'm worn out. I gotta sit down. I'm gonna faint really. And this one's lost I gotta redo the engine pods. They're all right here. These are the ion engines. Look at these things. 4 of these things generate this ship here. This thing is just absolutely power. Look at this thing. It's over 5 miles long. These guns are the size of an aircraft carrier. Just the gun alone. And they shoot antimatter. Antimatter shells. When they hit your target, it just literally disintegrates it into submolecular structure. Yeah, baby. Ion powered. Onion powered. That's right, onion powered. Just got here. Oh, I'm leaving, okay? I'm sorry, UNM. I'm just signing off. I've been on for an hour and a half. Just got here. Did you get Tim's room? Yes, I'll show you real quick. Got it all cleaned up here. All the Legos are going to be done in here. I've got a folding bed that I'm going to be able to put underneath this table here. Okay, so when we're not in here, the table, actually it's going to be put over here. It's going to be a folding table or bed. It's a folding bed, and I'm going to work on Legos in this room here now. Yippee. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. And this is where we're going to have the big 132nd Carrera and SCX layout. Digital. SCX digital and Carrera digital. Oh, gosh, I got to take a break. So I hope everybody enjoyed the show today. Already got the mattress. I would have brought those guns. Would shoot methane gas. I text your dad. Okay. Onion powered. Hopefully all the dog hair won't ruin the layout. Bryan, you'll need to get a stronger vacuum to pick. I'm not having a dog in this room. There's no room for it now because I did that in that room there. I'm sorry, there's no dog. I'm not having a dog in this house. Yamamoto was the biggest battleship. Well, my battleships, they make the Yamamoto a pop quiz. The problem with the Yamamoto is it didn't have the radar that American battleships did. The Missouri was not as big as the Yamamoto. I believe it could have sunk the Yamamoto, the Missouri or the New Jersey class. A dog will make your life, but no, it won't. A dog will ruin my life. Okay, so let's just make that very clear. People that have dogs, you can have your dogs, okay? And I don't knock you for having a dog. I just don't want a dog at home, frankly. Oh, I gotta turn these lights off. So these are gonna be the lights that I'm gonna put down on telephone poles. I tell you, man, I can really make a layout. I'll tell you that right now. I can really make a layout. That is a layout, I'm telling you. That is a layout. That is a layout. We got the Ford Mustang, or the then we've got the Brie cars, 620 and the 510, and the 240Z, along with the Blazer. Look at that, and that's and the other Escort. Got the little houses there. You got the quarries up in the mountain. You got under the bridge. We got two bridges here, right there and right there. I gotta fix that right there, the paint job right there. Well, guys, I gotta go. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you for all that you do for us. Thank you for purchasing stuff at ProTinkerToys.com. We got a lot of deals right now. Our sales are just going through the roof right now, and we appreciate everybody that buys something at ProTinkerToys.com. I just appreciate it, and you guys have a wonderful weekend. Now, again, let me make it very clear. Tomorrow's show is going to be at 7 a.m. or I'm not 11 a.m. because I've got a meeting with Ryan, and so I'll be back at 11. Plus, we're not going to have Xavier there anymore. Xavier's gone. He's back in Michigan. He went back with Mac Henry. Mac Henry gave him a drive back. All right, we'll see you later.